Hello everybody, Defense here, and welcome back to Farming Simulator 22 here in Elmcreek. Since the last episode, I really haven't done anything in here. You can see I just set a worker to go off over to the store because I didn't feel like driving over there. This is honestly the best system, and it's going to make me so lazy. They're going to drive over there, and then I'm going to buy a sprayer that I can use to spray off these weeds. Where are the weeds at? Those things right there. And yeah, they're gonna bring it back. I know it costs me money. I honestly don't really mind. It doesn't really cost me a whole ton. There's nothing in the store here, right? Nope. But yeah, we are here. We're back in last episode. We harvested some canola. We bought the 3 fields down over here in this little pack. And we had canola, soybean, and then sorghum. I think it's sorghum is how it's pronounced. I could be wrong. Let me know. But yeah, I want to put down some stuff. So I've been looking through a bunch of things, and I want to get some of the necessary items down first. I kind of didn't want to do this because I don't know what my setup is actually going to be yet. You know, I don't know how I want to set everything up on here. So I'm thinking instead we're just going to kind of get started and go from there. So I want to do this guy, and I want to be able to bang a Yui on it. So let's go right here. So the new system is nice. We kind of skimmed over it a little bit earlier when we were talking about it in the previous episode, but there's lots of cool stuff. There's lots of things to do. I was considering buying a house. I don't feel like spending $150,000 on a house right now, so I'm not going to be getting that. But I want to get that, and then wasn't there bees? Bees. I don't know where I want to put my bees yet. I don't know if there's a range of field effectiveness on the bees. I know that there is a thing that when the bees are here, they can help certain crops grow better. Let me see. Yeah, beehives produce honey. It will be placed in a centralized blah, 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 blah. If you place beehives near fields, certain crops will also have a slightly increased yield. I don't know what the range is. I don't know what crops are better. I don't know if I should put the guy here. Should I put it up over here? If I just put one down, will it reach my whole property? That's one of the things I don't know. And yeah, it's cool. I really like it. These are actually the kind of hives that I have at home, the Langstrom hives. I've never seen the elongated ones like this before. They look similar to V ones, like the old V hives, but I've never done that, so I don't know much about them. But yeah, I want to set this up. I just really don't know where. And you know what? We're just going to make a decision, and I'm going to put it. See, I want to put it here, but it's going to be like in the road, you know? And then down here, I feel it'll be in the way of a worker. Decisions. Well, we're definitely going to be putting one of those down. So let me actually just put this. I want a collection point where this is all going to show up. Let's make sure it lines up good enough. Yep, and I'm going to put it right next to my silo. $206 right there. So no matter where I put the honey, it should all go there, even if I have multiple hives. Actually, you know what if we put the hive right here? I know I'm probably going to get rid of this as my field, which is pretty much what we're kind of working towards already, is this is going to start becoming productions and such like that. Let's get into landscaping. Let's do painting. Can I get some gravel? That's nice. I love that I don't have to scroll through everything anymore. We will go with some gravel. And how do I change the stuff? See, I'm learning some stuff right now, so I apologize. NM for brush size. Let's go M. And I want to make it just a solid blap, blap, blap. Just there. And then I want to run it straight up from there. That's a little too far down, so let's just trim the edges. I know this will cost me money, but I don't mind playing around with it. I've always liked being able to design the stuff. I want a gravel yard as much as we can. I may throw in some grass there, but I want that. And then what was the next building I wanted? I want to do... Let's get some of this going. Little off there. And then we'll have another entranceway in over here, because I want greenhouses. There's no way to get rid of anything either, is there? Nope. Alright. So let's get some greenhouses. Those will decorate the ends a little bit. They're in production. And there's 3 different sizes. There's the small one, the double small, and then the large. They call it a small, medium, large, but this is just 2 of these next to each other. I want this. And I'm going to put... do I want to rotate it? Because I want to put 2 of them next to each other. But you need a lot of spacing on it. So if I go here, and I go, is that about the same? Yeah, that looks about the same. Boom. Slightly off on the back end, but I think that'll be fine. I think it's going to look nice. This is kind of what I want to go for. So let's just get this edge in. Oh, that's cool. Hold on. Is it gonna... Yo! Okay, that's such an improved system. It's only going... Oh, no, that time it did. Okay, ignore me. Every other time it only went to the edge of that. Now I'm kind of sad. Because I just messed that up. But we can always get that back in later. Let's rotate around. I know I'm hopping straight in and just chit-chatting. I really wanted to play. And I know there's stuff that needs to be done. And I want to do this at the same time. There we go. I'll fix that piece up later. But we have those 2 in. And one of the other things that's new is you're going to have to pay for water because these only take water. And yes, I know there's spots on the map where you can go and just pull things. That's perfectly fine. There's none near me. So that's the kind of thing I'm kind of stuck with. So where was it? Was it in containers? Yep. So I can get this guy here, which is 3K. And we're going to put that... I want to put it in like a usable spot, but a spot that also looks like it'd kind of belong there. Oh, come on. I could put it down a moment ago. Boo. Boo. Nobody likes you. Boo. All right, I'll just do it next to the beehives. I mean, the honey cell point. So, yeah, as I said, the honey will all build up there. But, yeah, that'll be for that. Let's hop in and take a quick look of how our production's going. I'll have to adjust this a little bit. I'll turn this into grass. I'm sorry, I'm wicked excited. I really want to get this farm design going so I can start playing around with some of the stuff. But let's run through first. Oh, this is actually a little uneven. We might need to even that out. But it's much better compared to what it used to be when it came to placing buildings. But yeah, honey will pile up there. We got our water here. The small Joskin, it's like $700 to fill it, which isn't that bad. This guy here is nice. I like the look of it. The Unia. I think it's 4,000? Of each crop, 4,000 liters of each crop. And then these guys, which are cool. You can walk into them, you can walk out of them. They will dump their items here and here on these spots. Water fill is on the front. And there is a whole menu for them in production chains. So I only have two things right now. So this is where you can view all of your stuff. It'll show you how much water you have, your what you're doing with it, and how many of each are in here. So, for example, if I come in here now, I'm going to go R and open up the individual screen. You'll see that while I'm clicked on this, down in the bottom here, there is an activate. Also, quick side note, one of the things I noticed watching my video back, my pointer doesn't show up in the same spot. So where I think it is not where it's showing up in the video, which is weird. And I don't know why, but we're going to ignore that. But yeah, there's an activate button here so you can start certain things growing. And then you can change their output mode. There's storing, selling, and distributing. I'm assuming distributing means it'll go to your buildings if they're nearby. Storing just means they'll stay in here. And selling, I'm assuming, means they'll go to the outside points. But I don't know what I want to sell. You know, and it tells you water to fruit ratio, fruit or vegetable ratio. So it's 64 water for 64 tomato, 64 water for 32 cabbage, and 64 water for 128 strawberries. And I think you can grow all 3 at the same time. And I think that's what I'm going to end up going with. So we're going to just go and we're going to activate, and activate. So what you'll see now is obviously they're dead, but you'll have, I think that's strawberries, that's cabbage, and then that's tomatoes. Which I think is pretty cool. So we'll be able to set that up in the pair of them. Let's hop in here real quick. R, and then I want activate, and I'm gonna switch That to selling, selling, and selling. I meant to do that in this one as well. Looks like I can do it in all of them. But we're going to have to buy a trailer, which we're going to go do in a moment. Oh, look, some honey's showing up. But yeah, we'll have to buy a trailer. I'm going to have to buy a front-end loader for one of my vehicles. I haven't decided yet. And I need to get a sprayer and some stuff for this. So let me get that stuff figured out. And once I do, I'll bring you guys on back. So that's amazing. I got this machine here, the Hardy sprayer. I got the front piece too, just so I could get a little extra going. And when I first opened up the menu here, I saw a partial width. And I don't remember seeing anything talked about that when it came to release time. So this is pretty awesome. Unless this was in before in 19 and I just don't remember it. But I do not at all remember this in 19. And I love it because you guys may have seen me use it, but I am going to use it again right here. Because why not? Yeah, this is fantastic. You're not wasting stuff spraying the whole field as I'm sitting here wasting stuff because I'm not spraying. But yeah, I love it. Just another little thing I found that I'm very happy about. We're going to finish doing this piece here. But yeah, I've got it set down to 12 meters. So it's only spraying in the middle section here. Actually, you can't see it because we don't have it high enough. But it's only spraying in that middle section. I'll drive out the end just so you can see. Because it's honestly awesome. I like the idea of it. So you'll see it is only spraying in the middle 12. Let's go beat. Which, as I said, I think is a fantastic idea. I'm very happy that was something that was implemented. And I look forward to using it so much more. But the fields are all weeded now. There's a couple little spots I missed, like that corner there, a little splotch there, and like a little splotch at the end. Not too worried about it. But this guy's probably been beeping for a while. So let's get this guy moved out of the way. Because let me pull aside so he can go by. But yeah, we're going to top off the greenhouses so we can get those going. I think that'll be very fun. I'm very much looking forward to it. I didn't really think about that when I put it so close to the road, though. We'll have to worry about that in the future, but for now, let's just get this guy filled. As I said, I think it's around 730 bucks to fill this, which, as I said, is perfectly fair with the fact that we now can get paid for putting water in a building. So, whereas before, if you played with any of the modded ones in 19, you needed manure as well, which most of the time you ended up buying unless you already had animals going that produced it, like pigs or cows. Which has been nice. I like the idea of this. I don't mind spending the money. As I said, there's plenty of other points. So if you wanted to go, I think you can get it from here. I only looked right at the road. It's very steep there. You cannot get it from here. I tried. And there's this water here. And I think this bigger river up here you can pull from too. But they're all pretty far away from where we are right now. And I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, 730 bucks. So I'm easily going to make that money back. So I am not at all worried about paying our way through this. So let's go. I actually don't know how much water goes into these. We can actually check. Productions menu. Bloop. So we're at... Oh, it's actually going to take a lot of water. But I'm just going to put some in to get them going. I think we'll finish filling them up later. I just kind of wish there was a way to automate it. There's one that kind of looked like it did. Where was it? In here. Was it in silos? No, silo extensions. Yeah, this one here, it says the supplementary water tank helps you to supply your greenhouses with water. Must be placed near greenhouses. I tested this out and tried it. I don't know what it was supposed to be doing. And I put it near, so I have a little like test world kind of setup going. And it's just for literally placing stuff. But yeah, I tried putting this thing near it. I tried filling it with water. I've tried taking water out of it. I don't actually know how it works. So if any of you guys know, please let me know. It'd be very much appreciated so we'd be able to actively use it. But yeah, right now I don't know, so it's just kind of there. But yeah, I'm going to get the... Well, this guy fills up. We'll hop into the greenhouse so you guys can kind of see stuff. It should continue filling. It did before. But yeah, now we can come on inside. We have tomato plants growing. You can see little green tomatoes on there. They're a little flat on the texture, you know, but I don't care. It looks cool. And then these are strawberry plants, and then that is a cabbage. We're doing 5 liters of tomatoes, 2 liters of lettuce, and 11 liters of strawberries right now. So you'll see blue, we're running, and we're starting to fill up on these. And I'm assuming once we get to a certain amount, it'll put them out here. I don't actually know. I'm just thinking that's how it works. I didn't actually run it long enough. But we'll take a look. We'll play around with it. I'm not too worried about it. I think it'll be fun. All right. Nope, we're good there. And let's see if this guy's full. Yes, he is. I didn't even... Oh, it just filled. The marker just popped up. Sweet. All right, I'm just going to top off this other one. I'm not going to worry too much about it right now. Do we have any other tasks that we can be doing? I don't think these can be fertilized yet because they haven't rotated a growth stage yet. But weeds are done, fertilized. This one's going to need plowing after we do it. So I'm thinking that we'll save 63 for the start of spring. We'll plow that and seed it in the spring. 62, I want to try and get harvested and seeded beforehand. In 61, I'm considering turning this into grass because I want to get some sheep going. Actually, speaking of that, let's take a quick look at sheep. I know I'm a little all over the place, guys, but I have so much that I want to get done with this game that I'm just kind of running things through my brain right now. All right, so if we were to grab, let's go animals, let's go sheep, and let's go, I was looking at this right here. So let's take a look. That's our up and down. Right there. Actually, let's line it up on the road. Yeah, we're good. Sweet. I fixed it. And I was thinking kind of like right here. I think that'd be a good spot to have it. Actually, no, it might give us a little bit of an issue there. So let's move it closer to here. What if I instead move it here? I'm a little indecisive on where I want to do this kind of stuff. But yeah, this is going to cost me a bit to place it. And then, as I said, I'm thinking of putting grass in different spots around this. So, actually, you know what? Let's just do it. Boom. It's been placed. Let's go over and take a look. But yeah, this will be our sheep pen. I know I'm just dumping money into it right now. But yeah, this will be where it is. This is where our food, and I'm assuming the water, it doesn't list separate here. So that's where that's going to go. I think this is where the wool output is. And then this is where we buy the animals. Speaking of buying the animals, they have newborns and 8-month-old babies. And then they also have newborns and 30-month-old babies. I don't know if these guys produce more or if they just cost $1,200 to cost $1,200 because they're 30 months old. I don't know if they breed faster the older they get. I don't know. Like, I don't know why that one's $1,300 versus the other ones, which are, you know, adults. They're only 8 months. I get that. But, like, I don't see any other stuff here listing why that one would cost more. Like, if it produces differently or what. So, I'm going to have to look into that. But I want to try and get some grass seeded. And I actually want to take a look. Is there a contract for hay or grass right now? Plowing, spraying. I love that these are split up, by the way. No, we only have harvesting, 2 different fields. Plowing, and then spraying. Yeah, that's kind of a bummer, but I like the idea of it. So, we'll be able to do that and kind of get going. And then we've got this space back here to continue to work with. I think we'll be able to do that. I'm going to make probably from like here over grass. So they either changed how much seed gets used, or this thing is just a seed hog with a tiny hold, because we have burned through several thousand liters of seeds, and I'm kind of annoyed, you know, if I'm honest. I think just planting this grass, we burned through several thousand liters of seed, and I have to go buy more because we're not going to have enough to finish this, which is very annoying. Very, very much so annoying. But hey, it's new. The game's here. It could be this machine. It could be a lot of different factors, but I don't know yet because I haven't put enough time in. But let's see, can we at least finish this section? No, we can't. We literally need to buy one more bag of seed. And it's so far to get over there. But I did play around with the big bags using this big hook thingy. I like it. There was a mod for it, I remember in 19. I never used it, but I do know that there were a lot of people who did. And you had to physically stick the hook through the hole. This one here, I can kind of like Q attach it and such, which is very nice. Actually, I'm just going to do it this way. I was going to have it bring that over, but that's kind of dumb. I'm going to send a worker on over to the store to pick up some more stuff for us. Let's actually roll back through here. Yoink. And I'll bring it to the street. Then we're actually going to hop into the greenhouses because I've made a decision on the greenhouses. Right now, I have them just kind of growing everything, and I don't want to do that. Ooh, we're saving. All right, so you just go here. Yeah, right now I have them just growing everything. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there for a second. And I want to change that, so we're going to come on in here. I don't think I can do that from the productions menu. I think I can only see. No, I can deactivate. Okay. So I want to deactivate in the first one. We're going to deactivate the 2 of those. And in the second one, I'm going to deactivate the 2 of those. So one's going to grow strawberries. The other is going to grow tomatoes. And I know that probably seems weird, but I'm going to do it like this, and I'm at some point going to get a third one. And here we are with the last bit. It's finally planted. We'll have to fertilize. There'll be plenty of work to do. Whoop, I forgot to go down. Bloop, bloop. And done. I may end up seeding through this area, but I think right now I'm not going to. Mainly because I don't know what I'm doing with this section yet. I kind of want to put a shed, but all of the sheds are really big. So I'm kind of up in the air on what it is I want to do right there. So we're going to hold off on that. I'm actually going to do this quick little piece here. Let's actually V this time. I thought I put it down. I guess I picked it up. Just do it right to the edge. Good enough. V, B, X, Q. Whoop, hold on. Because we're going to go feed our sheep. I don't know if the sheep will do it here, but I did see some pretty funny stuff with the sheep when I was watching somebody before launch. And when I'm really hoping they do it, so I'm not going to say what it is just in case they do it. But let's hop on in over here. We're going to have to get them some water too. I haven't given them the water yet. I know, I'm a terrible human being. Let's Q. And flip this up and back. But yeah, a lot of seed gets used. Let me know if you guys have noticed anything with the seed. It'll be much appreciated. Whoop, excuse me. Aw, that's a bummer. Maybe it's just the baby ones. Though, I saw somebody feed them. Oh, they did only buy baby. Well, they bought some baby ones and some adult ones, and the adult ones hung out like this. But once you put food in, like the baby ones came like jumping and running over, which was really cool. I personally really enjoyed it. And I look forward to it whenever it happens. But we must now get this thing out of the way so I can get some water in here. I have no idea where I'm going to put this. I don't think anything happens to it if I leave it out. So I'm just going to put it right here. Oop, there we go. Boom. Let's hop into this tractor. I'll grab the water with this. Where did I put my trailer? It's up over there. But yeah, that'll be probably the last task for today. In the previous episode, I did talk about buying that land right there. I asked you guys what you thought about it. I do know somebody had said it'd be cool to buy it. I did check, because I know we talked about it, by the way. That's why I already bought the silo. I don't get the use of any of the buildings over here. The buildings are just kind of decorative. But I do get the 4 fields. So I'm actually going to take a quick look at it. Actually, let's do it while we're filling. That way we're not wasting any time. Actually, we're already full. Well, we're not full, but we've already got water in here. So let's swing in over here real quick. Yeah, we're going to need a smaller tractor for yard work. This was not the best option. I was looking at another small tractor just to have anyway, so we'll have to look into it. Let's see if I can get around that and still stay up here. Yes, okay. Are we gonna make it? Does this still count? No, it doesn't. Boo! Come on, game. Nah, well, we might not be able to give these guys water today. I might have to play around with it. But what I was going to say we were going to look at is dependent on price. So this area up here is 244,000. It doesn't give me any field size notes on it, which is kind of annoying. But this one down here is 243,000. It will give us these 4 fields here and an area to use for placeables. But I could also do it here, and I'm pretty sure that the top of the field, yeah, so it's not, it kind of slopes down towards us, but there's the top ridge of that field. I can also put buildings down in here, but this area down here does look nice. It also, I'm pretty sure, is all harvestable soon. Yeah, 2 pieces are harvestable and 2 of them are coming up. No fertilizer at all, no lime. Actually, one of them's fertilized. So if we were to buy it, we'd have to buy it very soon, get some fertilizer on it, and hope that it is all good. But right now, I don't know. You know, we'll have to figure it out. It's not where we put water. But yeah, sorry, as I was saying, we'll have to figure it out, kind of go from there, get this stuff going, figure out where I'm supposed to put water for these guys, and all in all. But we will be doing that in the next episode. We may sleep between now and then. I don't know, it's getting kind of late. But I don't really have a place to sleep, so we'd probably just pass time. But either way, let me know what you guys think of the stuff we talked about today in the comments down below. And as always, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a nice night, day, morning, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. This is Defense. I hope to see you again soon. Peace.